I'd like to tell you about a new movie. It's a gangster musical called Bugsy Malone, and it's kind of unusual because all the parts are played by kids around my age. Now, hold on a minute. I can see a few of you out there choking on your popcorn at the thought of 200 kids in ringlets across the screen. Look, I'm not too fond of kids myself. But this ain't no ordinary kid story. Believe me, there ain't never been a movie like it. Take a look.
Your name Robinson?
You work with Fat Sam? So long, lover boy.
New York, 1929. Prohibition. Gang warfare. A world of gangsters, showgirls, and dreamers. Bugsy Malone. Quite possibly the most unique motion picture for years.
Everybody loves that man, Bugsy Malone.
And if that isn't enough, Bugsy Malone is also the year's major musical.
Fat Sam's Grand Slam. C-E-Z. We could have been anything that we wanted to be. With all the talent we had. No doubt about it. We whined, we pouted. We're the very best at being bad guys.
Cheers for Danny Dan! Hip hip! Hooray!
Too kind, guys. Too kind.
Fat Sam, don't ever forget that. Number one man, top dog, Mr. Big.
How about smearing my lipstick?
Careful, Tallulah. Call me close, I have to call my lawyer.
My name is Tallulah. I live till I die. I'll take what you give me and I won't ask why.
You're a dime a dozen gangster, Sam.
You're a dirty rat, Dan.
So be a man, you know you can't be certain that you'll lose until you try. So give it a try.
Put him in the ring, Joe, chicken a la carte. Let me have a wing, Joe, tearing him apart. That chicken will crow. Then he'll call it quits for sure, Joe. Would have been anything that we wanted to be. Yes.
Every year brings a great movie. Every decade, a great movie musical. Bugsy Malone. There's never, ever been a movie like it.
Eat your heart out, Gene Kelly.
Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another movie review. And this review is going to be on Bugsy Malone, released in 1976. The film stars Scott Baio, Jodie Foster, and John Cassisi. And the film was directed by Alan Parker. Alan Parker, very good director. You know, he's directed some films that I like Birdie, which is an underrated, forgotten film, which stars Matthew Modine and Nicolas Cage. He also directed Fame, which I also really enjoy. It's a classic. Also, he directed Angela's Ashes, which is very underrated. It's based on the book by Frank McCourt. So Bugsy Malone, this is a film that I have heard of, and I remember seeing like clips of this film on my Paramount VHSs, like on the Rugrats VHSs, you know, like the Paramount Family Favorites commercial that they played, you know, with the Happy Days theme. They end up playing some clips during that promo from this film. But just got done watching it, and I loved it. I thought this was a very fun, entertaining film. It is a gangster musical comedy. It's a spoof on gangster films because basically what the film is about is it takes place in 1929 in New York, and it tells the story of the rise of Bugsy Malone, who is played by Scott Baio, who is a ex-boxer and is now a scout for boxers, you know, to who's going to be the next boxer that, you know, he could manage. And basically, there is this tension going on between Fat Sam, who is played by John Cassisi, and Danny Dan, who was played by Martin Lev. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. But Fat Sam, played by John Cassisi, is a crime boss, and Danny Dan is a rival gang boss who is pretty much stealing Fat Sam's territory. Jodie Foster is also in the film, a very young Jodie Foster. She ends up playing Tallulah, who works for Fat Sam because Fat Sam has this bar, and he has these women that perform in the bar. And basically, Jodie Foster's character, Tallulah, is Bugsy's old flame. Scott Baio's character, Bugsy, ends up meeting this girl named Blousy Brown, played by Florrie Duger. I think that's how you pronounce her last name, who is this girl that is interested in getting to Hollywood, and they end up liking each other. And pretty much basically that's what the plot to the film is about. You know, it takes place during the Prohibition era. And what makes the film fun is the characters in the film. They're gangsters, and they're all played by child actors, which is awesome. And, you know, they use guns in the film, but instead of bullets, they end up using gobs of whipped cream that shoots out of the guns, which is very fun. The music also in the film is great. The music is done by Paul Williams, the great Paul Williams, which I really like Paul Williams. I think he is a great songwriter. He was also in Phantom of the Paradise, underrated Brian De Palma film that I really enjoy, where he ended up playing the villain, Swan, in that film. He also wrote the Rainbow Connection for the Muppet movie, which is one of my favorite songs. And it was, of course, an Oscar-nominated song. But Bugsy Malone, great film. The sets are really awesome. It gives you the tone of, you know, late 1920s. Because, like I said, it takes place during the Prohibition era in 1929 New York. And the songs are really good and catchy at points. The film also is ranked among the greatest films in cinema history. Empire ranked at 353 on their list of 500 greatest movies of all time. It received 8 nominations at the British Academy Film Awards, including Best Film, and it won 3. Best Supporting Actress and Most Promising Newcomer to Lead in Film roles for Jodie Foster, and also Best Screenplay for Alan Parker, because he also wrote the film as well. The film did not do well here in the U.S. It brought in over $2.7 million on a budget of $574,953 to $1 million. That was in UK, pounds, what they call money in the UK. But it was a success overseas. It was quite successful in the UK, and Paramount here in the States gave it a limited release. But overall, Bugsy Malone, very fun movie. Definitely check it out if you guys haven't seen it. And this is the VHS, this is the old Paramount gatefold VHS edition of the film. See if I back there, and it opens like that, and you have the VHS in there. But definitely check out Bugsy Malone. Great movie, very fun film. Good performances, good music, and the dance scenes and the music was very well choreographed, in my opinion. But anyway, that's it for my review of Bugsy Malone. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this review. If you liked what you saw, smack the like button, comment, subscribe, and until next video, I'll see you all later.